Go. 4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1,
go!
go. Hey guys, Ranch here, bringing on stock of commentary. This is going to be the first set between CJ Entus and STX Soul. Starting off with Snow against Hero, respectively. Let's get positions and maps, stuff like that, before I bring you all awesome news. We're going to have Snow for CJ at the upper right-hand corner as the teal protoss. I think, at least I hope that was... Yes, that was the upper right-hand corner. I am that insane. At the bottom right-hand corner, we're going to have, in purple, I believe, we're going to have Hero, little chubbly boy. We're going to have Hero playing for STX Soul, so I'm pretty excited. And today, for the first time ever, well, not the first time ever in English, I have Till Silence alongside me today. What's up, Till Silence?
Hey guys, thanks Ranchin for allowing me to do this with you. So it's going to be my first English commentary that I, ever do, so go easy on me.
Yeah.
And don't be, too aggressive.
Yeah, relax,
So-
don't be so freaking Russian, man.
Hey. Watch your language, Ranchin.
I'm kidding.
I can hit you with a brick,
Yeah, he really can. So, Till Silence is one of my best friends in real life, and it's kind of fun just chilling around, sitting together, commentating the game. Hope this works out fine. No idea if it does. If it doesn't, it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass, but we'll see what happens. Let's do to start things off. We got Snow, who's this is the third time in a row in the Winners League that they start off Snow. He's kind of their new one of the new starters, one of their new players that they want to kind of work with and want to give him some experience. He's going to get with a probe inside right after the initial pylon where we saw Hero go for the overpull build. Hero fairly good against Protoss, his best matchup, I believe. But Snow, from what I know, not really very well vested. Doesn't really have enough games under his belt to really tell what his matchups are going to be. But Hero has had enough games, has had enough experience overall alongside starting. Ooh, nice little block to start off there by Snow. Gonna prevent that drone from getting out there. And that's one of the features of Judgment Day, is that you really can block yourself off very easily inside of your main and outside of your mineral-only expansion. So looking at these two players and at this map, Till Silence, what do you think is going to happen here?
Well, I don't know. This map is pretty much Zerg favorite from what has been going on, and that pylon got cancelled. So let's see if Snow can actually delay the hatchery a bit more. And the spawning pool is now, and actually Hero is going for his mineral only. That's kind of strange, but then again it's not, since the mineral only is that much easier to to hold. That way you'll just have one choke to hold instead of two. If you go for your gas expansion, early, you'll just have to, hold two chokes. And this probe scout is still in the base, and yeah, apparently Hero is not going to go with, with his zerglings towards the,
Towards the base of Snow.
Yeah, towards the base of Snow. He's just going to get rid of that probe.
If he manages to get it actually properly. Now, on the opposite side, we saw that as a reaction to the overpool build, we saw Snow putting down 2 cannons before he put down his Nexus. That's a safe way to go, but as soon as he spotted that the Zerglings were actually going to follow his probe, he should have been able to safely plop down that Nexus before his second cannon, at least. We also saw Hero going for the gas expansion as well. He's going to be able to plop down a second colony outside that mineral only and going to make it a little bit easier to defend. It's a very, very large choke, so you really have to be very careful with your building placement. But Judgment Day has been going well for Zerg. Zergs, they can't get the third gas, so they have to be very careful. Their hive tech gets significantly delayed, but they can stay and play fairly well on the air tech. Mind you, their Hydra armies won't be as strong, and Mutalisks are not very powerful on this map, in my personal opinion. Prove me wrong, people, if you can. But still Snow doing a pretty good job of keeping it from. I've not managed to get inside. I'm not even quite sure if he saw that third base from coming up. But so far, things are kind of stalemate right now. Just looking to see what exact builds each player is going for. I'm not quite sure whether Hero has his lair up yet. Not quite.
Hero went for Hydra then, and he's not morphing lair, so this might actually be a kind of Hydra break or Hydra rush, especially if he's going to be able to keep the probe away from scouting that. He might be able to do it. So yeah, the probe actually went down, so no more scouting for Snow at this moment. And Hero is going for his second gas, so might be some more early attack or something like that.
Most likely, he's probably just going to go standard, start off with a Stargate to get the scout out. Actually moving out with a Probe to try to get another scout, which is going to get spotted with an Overlord. But probably still going to go for a Stargate unless he decides to switch it up. But I think with the second gas, this is fairly standard. Probably going to go for early Temple Archives. Try to get those High Templar out there just to counteract possible Hydra pressure. Managing to get his probe by those Zerglings. Wondering if there's any defenses. Okay, a couple of Zerglings running in from the south. He might still manage to get through. At the very least, he's going to spot that third base. Not going to... Oh, sneak by. Spots the creep. Beautiful scout creep. Beautiful, beautiful spots. Lack of layer.
And
sees that Hydra gen. That is absolutely beautiful scanning for Snow there. Very persistent.
And probably Snow is going to put up many cannons at his base now. He's putting down one at this point. He's going to need more soon because Hydras will be on the way. As soon as Hero is finished upgrading probably speed, he'll start pumping Hydras, and we'll just see if Snow is going to be able to hold it. He's going actually for a Robo, and he's putting more cannons. And first Hydras are now out. Speed is upgraded, so range is going to kick in pretty soon. And actually Hero is going out with his army. He might get it caught. No, he's just going out to scout, to see the number of the Hydras. And he might be pretty safe with his, building placement. He has 4 cannons up and has 2 Zealots and a Dragoon, so he might actually be able to defend it for now. He's putting more cannons.
Actually, a pretty good decision by him to put that Robo at that natural expansion, because that means he's going for Reavers, and one single Reaver at that natural exp is going to take a while for him to get that, but a single Reaver would stop any sort of Hydra pressure in seconds. Those Hydras are going to start off by pressuring the gateway. Only, let's see, 2 Zealots alongside Dragoon, a bunch of cannons there, 2 more morphing at the back, but the Hydra break. I think Hero might be waiting for a little bit there. Snow has to be very careful of not moving his forces too far forward, but those Hydra breaks at the very least are going to be able to also pick up the force. So if any cannons are going to come down, those cannons has to be put down right now. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, Snow has a Corsair in there, picking off some force. Let's see, Hero's going to go for it right here, go for a full-on break. Probes at the front as well alongside. All the Zealots have gone down, only probes and cannons. Still 4 cannons firing, and I think this is not going to happen. More probes being pulled off the line, and I think Snow is going to be able to hold this back unless more reinforcements coming right now for Hero.
Still though, only 3 cannons remain, so if he comes with a lot of Hydras, it's kind of hard to see on the map, but there might be more Hydras on the way, and since he went for that Robo, he will have less resources to to put on cannons, but still he has a lot of probes up front, so he's losing a lot of mining time. But then again, if Hero isn't able to do it like right now, he'll be at such a disadvantage. I still don't know if he's morphing his lair or he's just going all in with his Hydras. Yes, he's actually morphing his lair, so he's going for a backup plan. But if you go for this kind of Hydra rush, you lose many drones, or like drones that you could have morphed early in the game, so your economy suffers a lot, and the Reaver is out, so any type of Hydra pressure is not going to happen. Yeah, the Scarabs are just tearing down the Hydras. And yeah, and Hero has to back off with his army, at least for now.
More cannons being put up at the front, and now Hero gonna back off completely, start adding on hatcheries. Now, the reason he went for this attack, I understand it completely. Just because you lack that third gas, you're not going to be in a pretty good position. On the opposite side, I think actually Snow's not going to be able to put up that mineral only for a while. I think he actually blocked off his Nexus placement with cannons. We see a Spire now coming up. Those most likely are going to be for Scourge, because there was a Corsair out in the air, and you kind of need some Scourge to help you take care of those. Yeah, because Corsair is still running around. I definitely managed to pick up at least one Overlord. Still continuing to pump those. Also getting probably weapons one of those Corsairs. We're going to see whether he transitioned this, because he already has Reavers out in the air. I think going for Ser Reaver at this point is a pretty good transition for him. Just has to be very careful not to get